Ninjago Legacy has been around for years at this point, and it has produced a lot of minifigures. But we still haven't gotten 4 of Ninjago's most popular characters in Legacy form, which are Dareth, Skylor, Morro, and Garmadon. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hopping into Photoshop and giving these 4 the Legacy suits that they deserve. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay tuned for future videos. And with having all that said, let's go. The first minifigure we have here is Legacy Morro, which is one of my most wanted Ninjago minifigures. Of course, I did keep the same hair, face, and cape, as that is just keeping consistent with the character. But what I did completely change are the torso and legs. The torso is an edited version of Hunted Skylor. Not only the colors, but I also edited, since LEGO does like different bodies for the male and female characters, so I edited it to be a male character. And I gave it this ghostly aura around the whole thing. It's not just green, it's like the green reflecting out like this mist of ghost everywhere. And I think it looks really cool. And the legs, I took Stone Armor Kai's legs and just swapped the colors to have a white belt, as well as the ghosty behind the legs. Now, we wouldn't see this exact design, obviously, if we get a Legacy Morro, but what I'd love to see is if we got something similar with, like, a silver chain around a completely ghosty body. Another one of my most wanted minifigures is Sensei Garmadon as a legacy figure. So for the head, you can use, again, I'm keeping the face and hair the same as they already are, since it's the same character. The head, you can use Sensei Garmadon, either one from Rebooted or Tournament. And then the torso, one of my favorite picks for this was Hutchins' torso from Sons of Garmadon, as it looks like such a elegant robe, like it being like really long, as well as having all the gold patterns. And once you added that green to gray and slightly changed the shade of gold to fit the gray better, it really looks like something Sensei Garmadon would wear. As a whole, my preferred Legacy Garmadon minifigure is Young Garmadon or Overlord Garmadon, but I've already checked those out in other videos. Card up above to the one where I checked out Young Garmadon, and card up above to the one where I checked out Legacy Garmadon. Now we have Skylor. It's funny, when I was in the middle of making this video, I got a comment requesting to make Legacy Skylor, and I was like, hey, I already made it, so that was something really fun. So again, face and hair is the same as the most recent Skylor, Hunted Skylor, as you want to keep that consistency. And then you got the torso, which is an edited version of Jay's torso. I chose Jay, and legs, which is an edited version of Jay. Out of all the Legacy Ninja, I chose Jay, as I feel that double strap, one here and one here, just works better with Skylor. I did try editing a few others like Kai, didn't work as well. Jay also turned out the nicest when I was changing blue to orange, as blue screening and green screening is easier than doing it with any other color. Now we have the man himself, Dareth. And again, we have the same rebooted face and hair. I chose the rebooted version specifically over the Season 5 version, as this one actually looks like Dareth and not just a random Lego City guy. And I feel it's just a lot better in general. Again, with the green screen, blue screen thing, I used Lloyd's torso and legs to edit into Dareth's color. I'm really happy how this turned out when I was editing. What I was fearing is that the browns would kind of blend with like the wrinkles, and I'd have to put in a lot of extra work to do it, and which I did have to do, like, to get the wrinkles right in different shades of brown, but I think the end result was worth it. Again, I like how the Legacy suits are formatted. I originally loved them, but because of their overuse, I'm not as fond of them anymore. But with these color changes and of course the changes of character, it's really making me look back at these suits and have a greater appreciation for them. And overall, I just think this is an amazing Dareth minifigure and something I want to see in the future. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay tuned for future videos. Signing off for now, see you next time.